crew in the truck picked this up. That is someone's shoe. And then here comes Danica. And bam, drop kicks it. And here is Danica's radio.
That I hit. Okay.
See that? Window gets open because she carried too much speed into the corner.
She was able to hold on to the spot, though, and it looks like there's no serious damage.
Something's wrong with my steering.
Yeah, she's
Exactly what happened to the 23 of Stacy.
Yeah, he gets back into the accelerator a little aggressive. You got to remember that the tires are pretty much worn out at this point. Goes around up against the wall, and what the problem is here is he just can't go anywhere. You know, the car might still be running, but he can't go anywhere. Trying to turn the car around, nearly got into the front of Jacques Villeneuve.
And luckily Jacques was slowed enough that he had time to take the evasive action and keep his car out of harm's way.
Getting into turn 13, gets in a little hard and gets across the apron, the curb.
Kept it off the wall.
Yeah, and that's a compromised position to be in with all those cars coming down that into turn 13.
Yeah, he's almost right at the exit point of that car. Dexter was 2 laps down in 34th.
Yeah, and you can see the damage is already done with the left front tire, and then he finishes it off a big impact in the outside of the wall. The way he went straight through the turn, you know, it almost looked as though he might have had a brake problem.
Villeneuve and Billy Johnson hoping that the two of them take each other out, and they're into each other, and here goes Villeneuve. He's going to turn him.
That is payback. That was payback. He never lifted, Marty. He never lifted coming off of turn 2.
So Villeneuve takes over the race lead. Billy Johnson moves up to second. And Brendan Gaughan is in third. What a run for Gaughan.
Yeah, we're going to watch a replay of this, and you follow along with me. He never lifts after he gets him sideways. Let's just listen to this.
Inside, clear. Inside, clear.
The throttle tells the whole story.
Excuse me, pardon me. Ooh, Tagliani forces his way.
He sure did.
Now he's gonna have to bang into Hornish, and he somehow manages to take the lead.
Yeah, and this is in the past. This is where Villeneuve has come unglued. Needs to. Wow!
Oh, now Hornish gets rammed by the 18 of McDowell, and he is into the barrier. Has to get going. Championship points at stake here. He gets back out onto the track.
And I think Sam was being cautious, being careful, and he got run over.
Well, here's what happened. That's the first one with McDowell. You're right. He just ran over him.
Yeah, he did. He just carried way too much speed into the corner.
Now that puts Sam back at around 18th, 19th position. Now here's the view from Jacques Villeneuve's camera.
Yeah, you see the wheel hop. That was a great angle. Showed us that the right rear tire was locked. Here's Sam's view. This is from Sam Hornish.
Now here's the second incident. And that is the 59 of Kyle Kelly turning Danica. Oh, and then the 01 of Mike Wallace tries to take an evasive move and collects the 12 of Sam Hornish. Kyle Busch.
This is a corner that you wouldn't normally pass, and I don't think that Ron expected him to make the move underneath. Kyle's obviously sizing him up here, going through the right-hander, number 5.
And that the two of them take each other out, and they're into each other, and here goes Villeneuve. He's going to turn him.
That is payback. That was payback. He never lifted, Marty. He never lifted coming off of turn 2.
So Villeneuve takes over the race lead. Billy Johnson moves up to second. And Brendan Gaughan is in third. What a...
Inside, clear. Inside, clear.
the throttle tells
Into the 81 of Jason Bowles.
classic wheel hop. It's when you don't match the revs on the downshift. The only way to get out of a wheel hop is to either push in the clutch or tap the accelerator. It's a hard thing to do as a driver when you've overshot the corner.
Look at Tagliani coming in deep. Contact back there with Gahn in the 33. Tagliani goes around again. And now Gahn goes around. Sadler somehow gets through in the 2. And Sam Hornish gets through in the 12.
Boy, there's a lot of debris in that corner. Jacques Villeneuve focusing on hitting his marks. The idea of getting back to the white flag. We get back to the white flag, then it's official.
Bliss, he's got all kinds of damage.
The potential exists for a crazy restart because turn 1 and 2 are so tightly bunched together. Watch, 3 wide entering turn 1 won't work. Brendan Gaughan gets crossed up, corrects into Alex Tagliani. Then when you get a car in the grass, you're along for the ride. Can't steer, can't brake.
You see the 3 of Austin Dillon, the 2 and the 12. All the championship contenders got through. Here's another look.
Something's got to give here. This is all about the drivers, going for the win. When you're put in this position as a driver, again, you become very narrow-minded. You use up other drivers, become very selfish. Now we're going to ride along with Alex Tagliani as we restart.
Contact. There you see Stenhouse getting back underway in the background. And let's go back and show you exactly what happened to Ricky.
He actually didn't get any help.
Well, he actually had contact with the 22 car, and then you see everybody else spinning behind. Oh, there goes Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle gets hit in the right rear.
That's what put the 24 in. Now watch this contact between the 6 and the 22.
Yeah, you know what? Ricky couldn't slow down. Ricky carried too much speed into the corner and couldn't slow down, and as a result got into the back of the 22, got the back of the car up in the air and spun.
There's the damage on the 87. As you can see, the 51 of Jeremy Clements